Are you lying to me? Is it gonna get me? Oh my god, don't stop.
Mira, mira cómo se mueve, mira cómo se mueve. Mira. ¡Ay, no!
Se está moviendo la tierra.
Mira, si quieres, veo de frente para decir, mira más, mira. Defiende, amigo.
It's a very small person's hand, so if it was a child?
This video was posted by a TikToker who went out with a partner to enjoy a calm afternoon by the lake, sipping mimosas and relaxing in the woods. Everything seemed perfect until the peace was shattered in seconds.
You're lying. Are you lying to me?
No, it's right there. You can still see it.
Is it gonna get me?
Be looking. It's a big nail. Do you see?
Oh my god, don't start running.
Out of nowhere, a kangaroo burst through the trees, charging straight toward them. Its sudden speed and size made it look more like an attacker than an animal. The couple jumped to their feet and ran as the camera shook wildly before cutting off completely. Viewers were left frozen, unsure what happened next. Luckily, since the clip was uploaded later, it's safe to say they escaped. Still, that unexpected encounter left everyone wondering, what if it hadn't stopped running? This video was shared on Cohen Paranormal on YouTube, showing a chilling encounter that left viewers uneasy. While driving down a dark, empty forest road in Oxfordshire, UK, a group spotted something strange flickering in the distance. At first, it looked like a shining light, but then it began to move, swaying side to side, rising and dipping in ways no aircraft or light ever could. The glow pulsed brighter, almost intentionally. They captured this moment, but none of them really understands what it is. Even after sharing it, no one could still explain what it was. Is it a drone, a spirit, or something far beyond our understanding? What do you think they saw that night? A TikToker and family were staying near a remote cemetery deep in South America. Late one night, curiosity got the better of them, and they decided to explore the graveyard, recording everything on camera. At first, everything seemed quiet, just the sound of wind through the tombstones. But then, something horrifying happened.
¡Es un demonio! Acércate para que lo veas de cerca. Se está moviendo.
Elizabeth, ¿estás aquí?
Mira. Va a salir, compa. Mira cómo se mueve, mira cómo se mueve. Mira. ¡Ay, no!
Se está moviendo la tierra.
Mira, si quieres, veo de frente para decir, mira más, mira. Defiende, amigo. Mira. Elizabeth, sal. Se está manifestando, güey. Sal, Elizabeth.
Cuidado.
Mira, güey. ¡Ay!
¿Elizabeth?
Se está moviendo. ¿Quién salir, Elizabeth? Mira, se está moviendo.
Mírala.
Se está
moviendo.
Pura tierra. No manches, güey.
Literalmente pura tierra. Se está moviendo la tierra como que algo
La
quiere salir de la tierra.
moviendo, güey. Va a salir, güey. Güey. Va a salir, güey.
One of the graves began to move. The soil started shifting, rising and falling, as if something underneath was desperately trying to break free. The camera shook as panic set in, but the movement didn't stop. It was slow, deliberate, unnatural. The video quickly went viral, with people arguing over what it showed. A trapped soul, someone buried alive, or something much darker. Whatever it was, that graveyard will never be forgotten. Would you dare to stand there and keep recording? This video was posted by Outer Range on YouTube, a creator known for exploring remote and mysterious mountains. During one of his hikes, he stumbled upon something that stopped him cold. Strange markings carved into a massive rock. The symbols appeared deliberate, almost as if they were trying to send a message. As he moved forward, he noticed dozens of handprints smeared across the stone wall, some faint, others dark and dried like old blood. A few even looked small, as if they had been made by children.
Look how covered this wall is with these little hand pictographs. It's a very small person's hand, so if it was a child, they're all over the ceiling here. And they're, you know, the floor might have been a bit lower then, but they're almost a child's height too. See these little markings here, and look, right here is a little stick with a burnt end on it.
The entire scene felt wrong, silent, heavy, and eerie, like the place itself was holding onto a memory. Were these marks part of an ancient ritual, a warning, or something far more disturbing? What do you think those bloody handprints were trying to tell? Before we go any further, I'd like to ask you for a quick favour. If you're enjoying the video so far, please give it a like, and if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time. We're getting closer to 20,000 subscribers, and once we hit that milestone, a few lucky subscribers will receive a special surprise. Now let's go back to the video. This video was shared by a TikTok page and has left viewers completely speechless. While hiking alone in the mountains, a man spotted something strange moving up the hill. A tall black figure with a giant body walking upright like a human.
Estoy viendo algo que se mueve por esta parte de ahí. Algo de color negro. Parece una persona, pero se mueve medio raro.
But it didn't move like one, and it definitely didn't look like any known animal. The man barely kept his camera on it, clearly shaken by what he was seeing. Some who've watched the clip believe it was a giant. Others claim it could be Bigfoot or even a Sasquatch. The figure eventually disappeared into the mist, leaving nothing but questions behind. What kind of creature walks like that? Could it really be something unknown, or was it something even darker hiding in those mountains? This video was posted by Basecamp Chris on YouTube, showing what started as a calm night hike that quickly turned unsettling. Deep in the woods, under the dim glow of his lamp, strange sounds began to echo through the trees, low, distant, and unlike anything natural.
Thanks for coming along. Keep hiking.
At first he thought it might be an animal, but the noises grew louder, circling him from different directions. The air felt heavier, the forest unnervingly still. He turned his light around, scanning the darkness, but nothing was there. Every instinct screamed to leave, and he did, moving fast before things got worse. Whatever was making those sounds didn't want him there. Would you stay and find out what it was, or run? This video was posted by Moya Meringue on YouTube, and it's the kind of camping story no one ever wants to experience. While spending the night deep in the woods, he woke up to faint noises outside his tent. Curious, he peeked out and froze. Just a few feet away, 3 massive lions were lying on the ground, resting peacefully in the dark. Their slow breathing and the glint of their eyes under the moonlight made the scene even more terrifying. He couldn't move, couldn't make a sound. One wrong move and it could have been over. What were they doing there? Hunting, resting, or waiting for their next meal? Would you have the courage to stay silent with 3 lions right outside your tent? These pictures were posted by a Reddit user who was camping in the Glacier National Forest. In the middle of the night, he had to get up, and what he saw made his blood run cold. As he looked up into a tree above his head, a copperhead snake was there, silently snaking along the branches, snagging cicadas as they molted. The snake moved with terrifying precision, completely focused on its prey, and for a moment it felt like it was aware of him standing just below. The quiet of the forest, the darkness, and the sudden realization that a venomous predator was so close made the moment unforgettable. Just a casual night in the woods turned into a chilling reminder. Nature is beautiful, but it's also deadly. Sometimes you have to just be watchful while in a place surrounded by different creatures.
Made it to the Appalachian Mountains. So far, no Skinwalker.
This video was posted by Psychopoly on YouTube, who decided to hike deep into the Appalachian Mountains, a place surrounded by countless legends of skinwalkers and strange disappearances. After hours of hiking, he finally made it out safely and started recording a quick victory video. But just as he hit record, an eerie, bone-chilling sound echoed through the forest. It was deep, distorted, and unlike anything human or animal. The moment froze him in shock. Even the forest seemed to fall silent after the sound faded. What do you think made that noise? Could it have been a skinwalker? Or something even worse hiding in those woods? Two ladies went camping in a forest, even though there were clear warnings not to. They spent the day enjoying themselves, hiking and taking in the scenery, feeling bold and confident. But once night fell, things got creepy fast. Strange noises started coming from the woods, twigs snapping, rustling, and sounds that didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a map?
Oh, no camping is allowed in this woods.
Oh my god.
Well, we're doing it anyway.
That's it. Well, it's the floor's on the door. I mean...
Ooh. Oh, no cheesecake? You want cheesecake?
No, I'll be sick.
So will I when I'm running from someone later?
That'll weigh you down. I wouldn't eat it. I wouldn't eat that, mate. I'll weigh you down. I'm telling you.
That's from the best bits, I think.
What? Yeah, me burping like that. It's terrible. Should I go to sleep now?
They had no idea what was out there. Trapped in their tent all night, every shadow and sound made them jump. By morning, they were shaken and certain. Never again. Some places have warnings for a reason, and this was one of them. Would you dare spend a night somewhere everyone says not to? This video was posted on a YouTube page, and it's one of those clips that leaves more questions than answers. In the middle of the wilderness, something strange was caught on camera, a figure moving in the distance. It didn't look human, but it didn't look like an animal either. Its movements were odd, almost deliberate, and the moment it seemed to notice it was being watched, it vanished behind the trees. Even from far away, the shape and motion felt unnatural, like something that wasn't meant to be seen. What could it be? A creature hiding in plain sight, or something far beyond explanation? And if it was watching from that distance, how many others might be watching too? This intense video was posted by a Reddit user who was hiking through the Great Smoky Mountains National Park in Tennessee, USA, when he suddenly encountered something terrifying. Out of nowhere, a bear cub came charging toward him on the trail. Instead of running, he quickly pulled out his camera to record the moment. But here's the scary part. Where there's a cub, there's always a mother nearby. Imagine being in that situation, standing alone in the woods, with a cub running straight at you, knowing that its mother could appear any second, and we all know how dangerous a protective mother bear can be. Would you stand still and record like he did? Or would you take off running before the mother bear shows up? What do you think you'd do if you came face to face with a cub in the wild, knowing something much bigger might be watching you? The line between reality and nightmare blurs right here. This chilling video was shared by a TikTok user, and it captures one of the most terrifying moments a hiker could ever experience. He was hiking alone at night deep in the wilderness, when suddenly A loud, blood-curdling scream echoed through the dark forest. It didn't sound like any animal he'd ever heard before. His heart started racing, panic setting in. He quickly turned off his flashlight, hoping whatever was out there wouldn't notice him. But the screaming continued, echoing through the trees, strange, haunting and unrelenting. Then, just as suddenly as it began, the forest fell silent again. Imagine being out there. No lights, no one around, and something unknown lurking in the dark. Would you have stayed still like he did, or run for your life through the black forest? And what do you think could have been making that terrifying sound? Every second pulls us deeper into something truly sinister. This terrifying video was posted by Foxweather on YouTube, and it captures a truly heart-pounding moment in a national park. While exploring the park, a man suddenly found himself face to face with a massive moose, its enormous antlers towering above the brush. The giant creature began moving straight toward him, and in that split second, he made the only smart move. He ducked behind a tree, trying not to startle it. He stayed completely still, heart racing, filming the moment as the moose slowly passed by. One wrong move, and things could have gone very differently. Imagine being out there, all alone, with a wild animal that size heading your way. Would you stay calm and hide like he did, or panic and try to run? What would you do if you suddenly came face to face with a moose in the wild? What you're about to witness might haunt you long after this ends. This eerie video was shared by a TikTok user, and it's been giving viewers chills ever since.
Fucking God! Hold on! What is that? Wait a second. Robin, what is that? What the fuck? Robin, what are you doing? Oh my fucking God, it's running! Dude! No fucking way, what was that?
What the hell is that over there?
Two men were out in the wilderness, far from civilization, when they spotted something strange in the distance. At first, it appeared to be a person, tall and upright, motionless. But the longer they stared, the less human it seemed. It wasn't shaped like any animal either, just a creepy, shadowy figure standing still among the trees. Panicked, one of them fired a shot into the air, and in an instant the figure vanished without a trace. Ever since, people online have been debating what they really saw. Some claim it was Bigfoot, others say it was something far more supernatural. So what do you think they encountered that day? Would you have fired that warning shot or turned back before things got even stranger? From whispers to screams, this is the moment you'll never forget. This intense video was posted by Highlight Real Sports on YouTube, and it captures a heart-stopping moment in the mountains. A group of hikers were out enjoying the breathtaking views and peaceful sounds of nature when, out of nowhere, a massive bear began charging straight toward them. Panic instantly set in, hearts pounding, adrenaline rushing, but instead of running, they stood their ground, yelling and waving to scare the bear off. For a few terrifying seconds, it looked like the bear wasn't backing down, until finally it turned and disappeared back into the forest. Relief washed over them, but that's a moment they'll never forget. Now imagine you're hiking in the wild and a bear charges at you. Would you stand your ground and try to scare it off, or turn and run for your life? Could you stay calm in a moment like that? Fear lingers in the silence, waiting for its moment. This terrifying video was posted by DopDoc on YouTube, and it's the kind of encounter no hiker ever wants to face. A man was riding his bike through a quiet forest trail, enjoying the peace and thrill of nature, when suddenly he noticed something moving quickly behind him. He turned around, and there it was, a bear sprinting straight toward him. Panic took over. His heart pounded as he pedaled with everything he had, racing down the trail desperate to find a place to hide. After a few intense moments, he finally managed to lose the bear and escape, shaken but alive. Now imagine yourself in that situation. You're biking alone and a wild bear starts chasing you. Would you try to outrun it, hide, or stand your ground? How would you handle that heart-stopping moment in the wild? The deeper we go, the more terrifying it becomes. This photo was posted by a Reddit user, and what happened next will shock you. In 2014, a 22-year-old student went hiking with his friends in the deep woods of New Jersey. During their trip, he spotted a massive black bear wandering nearby and decided to snap this photo. What he didn't know was that this would be the last photo he ever took. Moments later, that same bear attacked and killed him. It's a chilling reminder that bears aren't just cute forest creatures, they're wild, unpredictable, and deadly. So let me ask you this. If you were in his place, deep in the forest and face to face with a black bear, what would you do? Would you stay calm and take the shot, or drop everything and run? Because sometimes, one brave moment can be your last. The fear doesn't stop here, it only grows. This eerie video was posted by a TikTok user, and it shows a man hiking deep in the Ohio forest when he suddenly hears something truly unnerving, a strange, echoing sound that chills him to the bone. But instead of turning back, he decides to keep hiking, determined to find out where the sound is coming from.
Ones that are worth cut. I hope I got that on audio. And there it is again. And I haven't the foggiest clue what the hell be making that noise out here. We don't have wild pigs. We sure shit ain't got no howler monkeys floating around these woods.
The forest grows quieter, darker, and every step forward feels more dangerous than the last. The mysterious noise continues, almost as if something, or someone, is watching him from the shadows. Now, imagine this. You're alone in the forest, miles from anyone, and you start hearing creepy, unexplainable sounds echoing through the trees. Would you keep going to see what's out there? or turn back before things get worse? And what do you think could be making that sound? An animal, the wind, or something far stranger? What comes next might be the most chilling part of all. This video was posted by State Treasures on YouTube, and what he captured will leave you speechless. While hiking with his drone through a remote mountain range, he discovered something truly mysterious. A dark cave carved deep into the side of a massive cliff. It looked ancient, like it's been there for centuries, but here's the strange part. There's no visible path leading to it. No trail, no steps, nothing. So the question is, how did it even get there?
It kind of appears like the front of the cave, that there was a ledge there that's collapsed and fallen away. Now, I'm not sure how they would get there. It's a sheer rock face, although it does look to the left there that there is actually a ledge that perhaps they could have walked along. Now, looking into the cave, I do see what appears to perhaps be black soot, which could indicate there was actually fires in there. And it also appears like I see perhaps a little fire pit there, with even some black charcoal left over in it. As you can see, there's a series of smaller caves all along this cliff that definitely warrant a closer look. The smaller cave here I found really interesting. It appears there's a log or like a tree trunk, quite long, so I'm not sure how, it's not like it could fall in there, so I'm not sure how it would have gotten in there.
Was it formed naturally, or could someone have made it? And if so, why? What do you think? If you found a cave like this in the middle of nowhere, would you dare to explore it, or turn back before it's too late? Archaeolog Page posted this video on YouTube, and what he discovered will blow your mind. While hiking with his metal detector, he suddenly got a strange signal, something deep beneath the ground. Curious, he started digging, and what he uncovered was beyond anything he expected. Buried inside a block of old concrete were ancient treasures, artifacts that looked like they'd been hidden for decades, maybe even centuries. But here's the real mystery. Who buried them? And why would someone go through all that trouble to seal valuable items underground where they might never be found again? Was it an attempt to protect something valuable during a war? A secret stash from a forgotten era? Or could it be part of something even bigger, a buried history waiting to be revealed? What do you think? If your metal detector started beeping in the middle of nowhere, would you dig it up or walk away, not knowing what might be hidden down there? Boner TV, a channel known for paranormal activities and exploring some other random stuff. In this video, he explored an abandoned mining village in Japan, a place steeped in tragedy and rumoured to be haunted. He spotted a lone figure standing by a pole, but when he waved, the man bolted unnaturally fast into the woods. Who was he? A villager or something else?
Alright, that was really friggin' weird. So, I was coming around this bend, and there was somebody standing there. I swear, someone's just standing there right at that orange pole thing, and I waved to him, and then for some reason he just took off all the way down there. I have no idea why. Well, that was weird. Hello? I have not been down there yet. It's also kind of strange how there's just this random flat area. Thought I heard something. Kind of nervous about going down there. Like, who the hell did I just see?
Moments later, a voice echoed in the woods. He called out, but no one answered. Would you have stayed or run back to the car? Then, a little rock was hit against his vehicle. No one was around. Was it a warning?
But yeah, like there's literally very little tread on the outs. The hell was that? Someone just literally hit the car. It almost sounded like somebody threw a rock at my car. What the f***? Okay, something really weird is going on. Hello? Can you not do that, please?
Finally, his light cut out by itself right after the spirit box whispered locked. Coincidence or proof the dead still walk here?
So that way we can chill here for a little bit. Not too long, but I'm just curious as to who the hell that person was that ran off into the woods. Like, are they actually living out there? Whoa. The light just went out. Did you do that? The hell?
Some places never let go of their shadows, but things don't calm down for long. The next story proves that shows that. A YouTuber, Moxley's Paranormal World, who is known for his terrifying solo investigation in the dark and the most haunted places imaginable, shared this scary encounter. He ventures deep into a forest whispered to be home to the Dogman, a cryptid said to terrify anyone foolish enough to wander in alone at night. While walking around the forest, branches snap in the distance, voices come through the spirit box, chilling words like optimism and Jordan. Imagine standing there alone when the device suddenly blurts. A girl was killed. In the night, alone by yourself, hearing these strange words, what's your next move?
You show yourself.
A woman here.
Oh, every noise has got me on edge. A woman here. Is she here with me now?
A girl was killed.
A girl was killed. Okay.
Photo.
Photo.
We don't mean harm.
You don't mean harm. There has been a lot of...
I feel lost.
You feel lost? Are people mistaking your presence for somebody who needs some help?
Choose.
Choose. Right, it said church. Look at this, what I've just found.
Watch what I do.
Watch what I do. Are you going to do something for me? Right, I'm literally trying to take a little bit of cover just here at this, at these trees. because that wind was absolutely picking up. The trees above me were just going like this.
Many words kept coming out of the spirit talker devices. Would you keep walking or run? Then words like, have been here for a century, I was burned. Does that mean the spirit has been lurking here for centuries? What would you do? Keep pushing forward or escape before it's too late? Things only grow darker from here. Brace yourself for what comes next. We got this story from Midwest Ghost Hunters on YouTube, a channel well known for its terrifying explorations of haunted places where the line between the living and the dead often blurs. His journey begins at the Red Bridge, haunted by the spirit of a woman who drove off and died. Legend says if you stop your car, her ghost appears and you'll never start it again. Some even claim she pushes cars off the bridge, leaving behind her ghostly handprints. Suddenly, branches move on command, not the wind, but as if something unseen is answering. Imagine asking a spirit to show itself, and the trees obey. What are you doing next?
Ma'am, could you show yourself on this bridge? Oh, whoa. What the f? Whoa, that bridge just moved. I might be going crazy, but I saw that branch over there start swaying back and forth. I know it's windy, but it isn't that windy. Okay, I gotta check this out. It was this one, right here. Holy crap! Okay.
He then saw a shadow in a mist form. Then a woman's voice echoed beneath the bridge, whispering for help. His entire body tingles as if the air itself is alive. Is it true that ghosts truly haunt people? Would you dare cross that bridge alone?
Whoa. I think I got something in that one. I caught another one. Whoa. There's a freaking mist right over here. And it's gone now. It's completely gone. Whoa. Holy moly. It was just right over here. And now it's completely gone. I got a weird feeling over here. I'm getting like a tingly feeling in my whole body. Whoa! I just heard a woman's voice. I couldn't tell what she said, but it sounded like it came from, like, under the bridge. Hello there. I heard you loud and clear. Are you underneath this bridge? I'm gonna try to get as far down here as I can.
The last clip was chilling, but this next one feels like pure nightmare fuel. Chussa Chad on YouTube shares this terrifying encounter in the woods. He's known for going to haunted, abandoned, and mysterious places, and trust me, this one will make your skin crawl. He slips into the park after midnight. The gates are locked, the warning signs scattered everywhere, but curiosity pushes him forward. The trail twists, the night air heavy, almost suffocating. Suddenly, movement. A shadow darts across his path. Too quick for a person, too solid for a trick of the light. Was something following him? On the ground, a flashlight still glowing, a number scratched into its side. Who left it there? And why does it feel like a warning?
Yo! Yo, look. Let me turn my light off. Look, there's a flashlight that's on. That's just sitting right here. What the hell? There's just a flashlight sitting here. Okay, what the hell? It has number 7 on it. Or an L? Or a 1? Or something? I don't know. Looks like a 7 to me. Okay, that's really weird. That's weird. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna leave that. I don't know what is going on with that. But, okay, look at where I am, dude. I walked kind of far back here.
He sensed there was someone in the woods, but nothing was visible to him. He heard a voice, but when he spoke, nobody has responded. Are they trying to lure him into the forest? If this were you, would you dare take another step deeper? Or would you run before the forest swallows you whole? If your skin wasn't crawling already, it definitely will after this. We got this story from Urban Ghosts on YouTube, a channel known for diving deep into the world's creepiest, most haunted places. This time, the adventure took him into the Clemson Experimental Forest, a place surrounded by unmarked graves and whispers of restless spirits. He hiked deep into the woods, no flashlight, only darkness closing in, not knowing what to expect. Will you dare hike alone at night with no flashlight to see what is going on around you? Suddenly, the Spirit Talker app lit up with a chilling message. Fail. Stay out of the forest.
But it is so cool. Words cannot describe how eerie it is out here. And the feeling. Oh wait, I'm sorry. It said fail and stay out of the forest. Holy crap. Oh, my noise was off. Why don't you want me in the forest? Huh? Other people come out here and have a good time. Why can't I be here? Is it because I'm doing what I'm doing? Well, don't be shy now. Come on. I'll put my tripod down for a second. Because I just got those hits. Let's see if we get anything else right here.
Who was warning him, and why? After being warned to stay out of the forest by a spirit app, will you want to go further? Nobody knows what to expect in the forest after being warned not to go. From eerie to bone-chilling, this next clip drags us even deeper into fear. We got this story from Franco TV on YouTube, a channel known for solo explorations into places where fear feels alive. It's pitch black 11:31 PM, the same time strange things happened here before. He steps into the Skinwalker Ranch. Out of nowhere, 2 glowing lights pierce through the darkness in the distance. They don't move like an animal. They don't shine like anything human. Just hovering there, silent, watching.
Right now I have my IR light on. There it is. There it is. I see you. Oh, what the fuck is that? Yo, I thought there was like people in the trees. Look at that. Oh my god, that thing is tall. I want to see if I could walk inside. I don't even want to walk inside, to be honest. But I'm going to see if I could get a little bit closer to see what the hell those eyes are. Fuck. Did it move? I did hear like a snapping of wood. Hola! Oh shit. Fuck was that? There's definitely somebody in there. I don't know what the fuck that was, but that definitely sounded human.
What do you think that was? Could it be something, or someone placed it there to keep an eye on the forest? Would you keep walking, or turn back before it finds you? But things don't calm down for long. The next story proves that. We got this story from Black Mass Paranormal on YouTube, a channel known for exploring the darkest corners of Appalachia, where legends are said to walk in the night. He was hiking deep in the forest when he froze in his tracks. Standing right in the middle of the trail was what he called a baby squatch, upright, motionless, its dark eyes locked on him. Just imagine. You're alone in the woods, and something like that is watching you.
Base of this trail. And he's just as confused as I am. That is a baby squatch standing in the trail. Look at that. He's like frozen, standing straight up. I'm looking at him and I'm wandering off.
But here's the real question. If the baby is here, could the mother be hiding close by, silently observing? What happens if that baby lets out a cry, and the mother decides to strike? Imagine being in the forest surrounded by animals you don't know, the version of them you're facing. Would you dare keep going, or run before the Dogman finds you? From one frightening moment to the next, this story might be the scariest yet. This story comes from a Reddit user who was hiking deep in Algonquin Park when she stumbled upon something truly unsettling. She captioned it, "Creepiest thing I've come across in the Algonquin backcountry."
I'm not going any farther, but...
Hidden beneath the forest floor was what looked like the remains of an old cellar, the ruins of a long-forgotten cabin that had collapsed. The ground itself seemed to swallow the whole structure, leaving behind nothing but shadows and mystery. Old, rusted objects were scattered outside. Iron tools, twisted and unrecognizable, as if abandoned in a hurry. Who left them there? And why was this place left to rot in silence? Imagine being alone, miles away from civilization, and suddenly discovering a crumbling cellar in the middle of the woods. Was it just history? Or is there something more sinister still lurking beneath the earth? From eerie to bone-chilling, this next clip drags us even deeper into fear. This video was uploaded by Rugged Road Explorers on YouTube. He is known for hiking deep into the remote regions of the Rocky Mountains and the vast deserts of the American Southwest. He shared this unsettling journey that caught attention. It started normally. He was making his way along a cliffside in southeast Utah searching for ruins, but then something strange appeared, clear in the dirt a massive track too large to dismiss. Was it a panther or something far stranger?
The reason I slowed down is because, check it out, right here, I don't know if you can see it, that's a panther track right there. Alright, I like being up top where I've got a lot of clear area to see. This is getting tight in here.
Deep in the ruins, silence fell heavy. The place was too tight, but he kept pushing forward. A dead rat lay in the shadows, a warning of something lurking nearby. Would you keep going after seeing that, or turn back immediately? Then he captured something even creepier. Old handprints covering the walls. Whose hands were those? Ancient dwellers, or something still haunting these cliffs?
Oh, look at the handprints. Hold on, I gotta zoom in for you guys. That's pretty awesome, and they really, really show up. Look at that. Oh, over the wall there. Well, they really took the time to smooth out the inside.
What do you think? Was this simply history preserved, or something alive in the ruins? Some places never stop watching you. Chilling video was shared by Exploring with Angelo on YouTube, a channel known for its spine-chilling explorations into haunted houses, cursed places, and encounters you'll never forget. He ventured deep into the forest to uncover the truth about the dreaded demon house. But what started as an exploration quickly spiraled into one of the most terrifying nights of his life. At first, the silence was heavy, almost suffocating, but then everything changed. Out of nowhere, an invisible force shoved him violently, slamming his body against the wall with a strength no human hand could carry. His heart pounded, fear coursing through his veins.
Just kind of want to take a quick peek. Oh, there's like nothing here. Oh, ow. Oh, what the hell? What the f was that? Something just pushed me. Oh, shit. What the f? Guys, like, something just pushed me like right into this thing.
But before he could process what had happened, it got worse. Within minutes, something unseen struck his face. Then again, harder.
Oh! What the hell? Oh, something just hit me in the face. Oh. Oh, something like with some force literally just hit me in the face.
Imagine standing in pitch darkness, completely alone, with something unseen attacking you. Would you have stayed? Would you fight against the unseen? Or would you run for your life before the demon house claimed you too? From whispers to screams, this is the moment you'll never forget. This chilling video was shared on Alone is Scary vlog, a channel that is well known for diving deep into the world of the paranormal and capturing terrifying encounters on camera. Standing in the middle of nowhere, curiosity got the best of him, and he went hiking deep into the forest when something caught his eye. An old, isolated house decided to step inside. But what his camera captured will leave you in shock. As he explored, a chilling sight appeared, a white ghostly shadow reflected in the glass. His heart pounded.
Itu orangnya di luar. Tuh. Apa itu? Astagfirullahaladzim. Ada suara anak kecil. Kayak suara anak kecil bermain ya, teman-teman.
And then it got worse. From the silence of the woods came the sound of children playing, yet no one was there.
Coba yang satunya gimana?
Ini bajak tersesat di mana sih? Tuh. Wih. Siapa? Siapa tadi yang ketawa? Hah? Siapa tadi yang ketawa? Kula nuwun. Wis. Ini ruangan apa ini?
Who built a house this deep in the forest? Why do unseen forces seem to linger around it? And most importantly, if you were there, alone, with voices echoing through the dark halls, would you stay to uncover the truth or would you run for your life? What you're about to witness might haunt you long after this ends. We got this story from Jasco on YouTube, a channel known for diving into the darkest, most haunted places you could ever imagine. Tonight's tale isn't just creepy, it's a chilling descent into the Devil's Forest, where what they thought was just another van camping trip nearly turned into their last. To test whether something is really lurking in the forest, one of them clapped, and with a shaky voice dared any unseen spirit to clap back. Then, a sound echoed back from the forest, clear enough to send chills rushing through their veins.
Alright, spirits, I want to play a game called Hide and Clap. We hear you around us right now, but I want you to show us what direction you're in. So what's going to happen is I'm going to make a noise just like this. You ready? Just like this. The fuck was that?
No way.
And what I want you to do is replicate that noise, so let me know what direction you're in. 3, 2, 1. Just like this, spirits, just like this.
Dude, it's right behind you.
Do you want us to come down there? I really don't want to.
I don't either.
Bro, it sounded like something just clapped. Okay. Can we try something?
Oh, fuck, Chaz. Yeah, do it.
It's our favorite game of hide and clap. You ready? Oh, hell no. Hell no.
What was it that answered them? Could something truly be lurking in those woods? Or was it the forest itself reminding them they were not alone? Would you dare step into a place where shadows respond to your call? Or would you run before the unseen shows its face? The deeper the forest, the darker the terror. Let's see what the forest holds for us next. Min's story, a YouTuber whose channel is well known for diving into the paranormal and capturing terrifying encounters on camera. He went camping deep in the forest at night, expecting peace under the stars, but what his camera recorded will send chills down your spine. As he sat by his camp, a dark, ghostly shadow suddenly appeared behind him, silent, shifting around in the darkness. What was that? A spirit haunting the woods? Or something far more mysterious lurking in the dark? Alone in the forest, with only the crackle of fire for comfort, imagine realizing you're not alone. Would you pack up and run for your life, or stay to see what that shadow really is? If your heart's racing now, brace yourself. It's about to get worse. This video was shared by Cursed Urban, a channel known for uncovering the most chilling and unexplainable things caught on camera. He hiked deep into the woods, the night pressing in around him, when suddenly, his flashlight froze on something unusual. Right there, in the middle of the forest, stood a strange structure, long sticks and branches carefully arranged, leaning against a tree, forming a haunting tepee-like shape.
You guys see that? Okay, that I think, let me check. Get the phone out. Yup, that is our point. That teepee structure in the woods is our point. It's so quiet out here, guys. It's unreal. Yeah, this is our point. I don't think I'm going to fit in that, though. It looks a little bit too small for me. Looks like somebody was recently out here, though.
But here's the terrifying question. Who built this? Was it just some campers playing around? Or was it something far more sinister? A ritual site? A warning? Or maybe even a place where something waits? The deeper you stare at it, the more unsettling it becomes. It doesn't look random. It looks intentional, almost like a message. Would you dare step closer to check it out? Or would you turn around and run before finding out what it's really for? Just when you think the nightmare is over, it only gets worse. This video was shared by Wididuiputra on YouTube, a channel well known for exploring haunted places and testing courage in the most terrifying locations. He went to an ancient cemetery, said to be the oldest and most cursed in the area. Behind him stands a massive banyan tree, its twisted roots stretching wide, radiating an eerie energy. Locals warn that this place is haunted by Gendruwo and Kuntilanak, spirits often seen here. As he sets up his camera for the night test, the atmosphere thickens. Then his camera caught something very strange moving around the tree. A shadow moves and then vanishes into the thin air. The camera caught this multiple times.
Pasti mengalir dan dilancarkan lagi, teman-teman. Ini teman-teman pohonnya ya. Tuh. Akarnya itu udah bercabang-cabang kemana-mana, teman-teman ya.
What are these strange shadows moving around? Are they the unreal creature guarding the tree? Alone, surrounded by unseen forces, would you dare stay longer in this cursed graveyard? From whispers to screams, this is the moment you'll never forget. Kuba Mysteri, a YouTuber whose channel is known for venturing into the darkest, most haunted places, uncovering mysteries many would never dare to face. That night, he entered a deep forest, a place hidden from the eyes of most. Locals whispered of unspeakable tragedies. A woman was murdered, and her body was left to rot until it turned to bone. Imagine stepping into that very crime scene at midnight. Would you dare? Then it began. Strange movements in the shadows, whispers all around the forest. What was making those movements? An unknown spirit or what? And then a woman's sobbing cry echoes in the dark. Could it be her spirit, forever trapped?
Allahu Akbar. Terus dia kabur cuy. Astaghfirullahaladzim. Masya Allah. Kayak ada yang lari di arah sini cuy. Arah sini ada yang lari tadi.
What would you do if the spirit of a murdered soul stood before you crying? What's next isn't just creepy, it's the stuff of nightmares. Franco TV on YouTube shared this terrifying video. His channel is known for venturing into the darkest, most haunted places, capturing what most of us would never dare to see. He went alone into the cemetery at night, with nothing but his flashlight and courage guiding him through the silence. Every step echoed like the dead themselves were listening. Suddenly, his eyes caught something unusual, a strange, dazzling shadow moving in the distance. It flickered like light, yet carried the form of something alive.
Right now I am in the room, and it is complete dark in here. I could barely see anything in front of me. I can see the light on the outside. Hola? I saw what looked like some sort of like a reflection of light. Turn off the light. Turn off the light. Oh, what was that? The light.
His heart raced. Was this a wandering ghost? A restless spirit moving between the graves? Or something far more sinister hiding in the dark? Alone in the cemetery, with the unknown watching back at you, would you keep recording? Or would you run before the shadows close in? What comes next might be the most chilling part of all. This video was posted by Yupri Karim, a creator known for diving into the world of the paranormal and capturing the most unsettling experiences on camera. He decided to spend the night camping deep in the forest, completely alone. At first everything was quiet, just the sound of the trees swaying. But then, the silence broke. Strange animal-like voices began echoing through the darkness. The deeper the night grew, the louder and closer the sounds became. Imagine being out there, surrounded by nothing but shadows, unsure of what's lurking just outside your tent. Was it really animals making those noises, or something far more sinister? Could it be spirits mimicking voices to lure him out, or a creature of the forest watching, waiting for him to step outside? If you were in his place, would you dare unzip that tent and face whatever was calling in the night, or would you stay hidden, hoping morning comes before it finds you?
Hiking deep in the mountains with his granddad, this YouTuber, young Utah rancher, suddenly realized they weren't alone. From the shadows, an aggressive mountain lion emerged, its eyes locked, its body low, muscles tense, stalking every step. Fear rushed through them as the predator crept closer, silent but deadly.
Get back.
He raised the gun in his hand and fired a shot into the air, hoping the blast would scare it away. But the echo faded, and the beast didn't flinch. Instead, it moved closer, slowly and deliberately, as if the sound only made it hungrier. Can you imagine being in that moment, staring into the eyes of a predator that refuses to back down? What would you do? Run or fight? Haunted Finders posted this on his page. One night, while he was driving alone, he felt an icy breeze crawl up his neck, followed by the sound of breathing from the back seat. In the mirror, a shadowy silhouette sat motionless, watching.
Driving home, next minute I feel this ice cold breeze go up the back of my neck and across my face. And when I say it was cold, it was like ice cold. And then I suddenly got these weird shivers and goosebumps where I just felt like, you know, when you have that knowing that there's something there, there's something behind me. And I was literally frozen with my eyes facing forward on the road. And I remember just this overwhelming sense of fear. And then I heard what sounded like somebody breathing in my back seat. And honestly, I can't explain how terrified I was in the moment.
Later, during a spirit box session, a chilling voice whispered, "Can you hear me?" The air inside the car turned freezing as he started having bad feelings. Suddenly, a loud bang shook the vehicle, and footsteps echoed in the darkness.
Listen again, I'll enhance this for you guys as well. Can you hear me? Yes, I can hear you. I take it that you're in the car now. I tell you what, I really have got a really bad feeling. Someone just hit my car. Yo, someone just hit my car. Something just hit the car. Can you do that again? Did you just hit my car? Yo. That was a massive boof on my car. That was footsteps.
He was shocked and terrified as he was there alone. While out hunting deep in the wilderness, this person stumbled upon something unexpected. A young wolf, barely 4 months old, lying silently in the grass as if asleep. At first it seemed harmless, until he whistled.
Dog.
sometime.
The moment the whistle cut through the night, the young wolf's eyes snapped open, unnaturally bright, almost glowing against the tall, bushy grass. Without hesitation, it leapt to its feet and darted into the thick brush, disappearing in an instant as if it had never been there at all. But here's the unsettling part. Young wolves are never truly alone. If that pup was there, where was the pack? Would you dare to keep walking deeper into the forest, knowing predators might be circling unseen? Explorando al Limite 2.0 shares their experience at the haunted cemetery. In the dead of night, this person wandered through a haunted cemetery, camera in hand. That's when he saw it, a shadowy figure of a girl standing still among the graves.
She's a girl and she's wearing pigtails. Here she is. Here she is. Hello. You can't see her face. You can't see her face. She's literally shaking, son of a...
As he zoomed in, the image grew clearer, but also more unsettling. Her posture was wrong, her face hidden, and yet he could feel her eyes locked on him from a distance. Heart pounding, he tried to follow, but within moments the figure slipped into the darkness, vanishing without a trace, as if the earth itself swallowed her whole. So what was she? A restless spirit of the cemetery? A dark creature feeding on fear? And if you were standing there, would you dare to keep searching? A YouTuber, Kenny of all trades, shared this weird post. This man and his dog, Toby, went out camping, but something strange happened. Out of nowhere, Toby froze, his eyes locked on something up the road. He growled, ears raised, refusing to move forward.
What is it? What, Toby? Come on. I got no clue what he sees, but something up the road has got his attention. What's going on, Toby? He always sticks by my side. I have no idea what he sees up there, but maybe we won't go that way. We'll go back. Come on, Toby. Yeah, he don't like it over there.
Normally, Toby never leaves his owner's side, but this time, he pulled back, desperate to avoid whatever was ahead. The man tried to push forward, but Toby refused, tugging him back toward the camper as if warning him not to take another step. Whatever the dog sensed out there, it wasn't good. The man decided not to risk it. They turned back, shaken, leaving the mystery of what waited in the dark unknown. Would you have gone forward or trusted the dog? Novus Wild Camper posted this on his YouTube channel. He set out for a stealthy woodland camp, expecting a calm night in nature. At first, everything felt normal, but soon the forest turned unsettling. He thought he heard someone nearby, strange footsteps echoing through the trees. In the dead of night, heavy thuds echoed around his hammock. Rocks and branches suddenly dropped from above with no warning, landing dangerously close. When he checked, he found objects on the ground that hadn't been there before, almost as if something or someone was throwing them.
But the weirdest thing was, the rain started to die down. So it was just a tiny pitter-patter. And suddenly by my hammock, a massive, massive thud hits the ground and bounces. And I jumped up, unzipped it, put my torch on, and there's a rock on the floor that wasn't there when I went to bed.
By morning, the tension only grew.
Even as he packed up, branches crashed unnaturally near him.
I'm under my tarp, packing up my quilt, and this has crashed behind me, and literally this doesn't land coming down, it bounces towards me. It hit the floor and was still rolling towards me.
Would you dare to stay? This encounter was shared by Rambling On YouTube. This hiker set out on what seemed like just another mountain trail, but nature had other plans. The river was swollen and impossible to cross. Every option was a deadly risk. By the time he reached his tent, he was soaked to the bone, the storm outside screaming like voices clawing at the canvas.
I had to take off my waterproof jacket before I got in because I was absolutely saturated.
As he settled down, drinking a cup of tea, the breeze kept spanking his tent as if it was not strong enough.
The wind and the rain keep blowing in and kind of smacking us around a little bit, you know, just kind of coming in, spanking you and running off again. That's what it feels like anyway. Just to let you know that, you know, it's still kicking off a little bit.
The storm raged on, lightning flashing, the earth shaking. Alone in the chaos, would you dare camp, knowing a storm like this could strike without warning? Strike without warning? Reliquias du Sul, a YouTuber, posted this scary encounter. This person wandered into an old cemetery, a place where time itself seemed frozen, the air heavy with silence. As he explored, something caught his eye. One of the ancient tombs stood partly open, its stone cracked with age. Curious, he stepped closer, and what he saw inside left him frozen in shock. A human skull, along with scattered bones, lay hidden within the shadows of the tomb.
This is something that draws a lot of attention. Look at this here, man. Why is this here? Why is this? You're crazy. We find so many things in this cemetery that are off-axis here, look.
But the question is chilling. How did they get there? Who placed them inside, and why were they left to rest in such a disturbing way? He was left in complete shock, unable to comprehend what he had just witnessed. This video was uploaded to Rock Country Outdoors. These guys went hiking deep in the mountains when something caught their eye, and what they saw left them completely shocked. Standing at the edge of a cliff, they noticed something unnatural carved into the rock face. Hidden in the shadows was a cage, built into the mountain itself, stretching deep inside like some kind of prison.
Oh, it's dark in there. Spooky. And these handprints right here. Holy smokes. Look at that. All right, we got light, so. Oh, there we go. That is deep. Crazy cool, though.
The sight raised terrifying questions. How was it even possible to construct something like that in such a remote place? And more importantly, who built it, and what was it used for? The silence of the mountain only made the discovery more disturbing, as if the cage still held the echoes of whatever had once been trapped inside. This investigation was shared by EWU Crew on YouTube. This is the haunting case of Warren Haggard, who vanished in 2014 after leaving home in his blue Honda Civic. 10 years later, the desert still whispers his story. His abandoned car was discovered deep in Coyote Canyon, miles from civilization. Strangely, it was turned back toward the road, as if Warren had tried to escape but never made it out. The investigator later stumbled upon his remains, just fragments of bones, a shoe, and scattered clothing, all hidden in a remote canyon where no one had searched before. As investigators combed the site, they uncovered more bones and clothing fragments, each clue painting a chilling picture of Warren's final moments.
Up the creek, we started to notice bones scattered all over.
It's a bone right there. So we got a little bone right here. This is like a finger right here. I'm not going to touch any of this because you're not supposed to. When you find this stuff, you just got to let them know and they can come out and get it.
When we got even closer to where Warren was found, we noticed clothing fragments as well.
A whole bunch of more clothing right here. Bones and clothes all over this area. We got clothing over here. I don't know if it's picking it up.
Interestingly, when we checked the image history of Warren's exact location on Google Earth, we could not see him in any of the photos taken in 2015 or later. However, we did notice that the brush surrounding the area began growing rapidly after 2014.
Then came the most shocking discovery. His wallet, with his ID still inside, was buried beneath the brush. The question here is, what really happened to this man? Kuba Mysteri shared this terrifying camp experience he had. Kuba set out to explore a forest whispered to be cursed, a place where villagers spoke of victims, strange cries, and ghostly figures. He pitched his tent, but from the start, an uneasy chill followed him. After settling down, a piercing sound shattered the silence like a woman crying.
Astag Farula Halazim. Did you hear that? Hello. It's like there's something inside, guys.
The voice grew closer, echoing through the bamboo trees. His camera shook as he begged whatever it was to reveal itself. Moments later, a white figure appeared, floating across the darkness before vanishing into the trees. He chased it, but it dissolved into thin air. He was scared as he was breathing heavily. Back inside his tent, the attacks worsened. As he was about to sleep, he heard a sudden movement around his tent. Something hit his tent, and he was scared. That was really terrifying. But what was disturbing his peaceful camp? On 31st August 2025, Dave Explores shared this video on his YouTube channel. In the Nevada desert, Dave set out to explore the long-forgotten old-timer mine. Along the way, he stumbled upon hidden operations no map had ever shown, rotting cabins, crumbling shafts, and roads that led only to dead ends. Climbing a brutal zigzag trail, he reached the Fillmore mine. What remained were eerie, collapsed tunnels and rusted machinery, as if time itself had sealed away its secrets. Further up, he discovered a cabin overtaken by trees, its roof caving, plants growing where families once lived. Every corner whispered of abandonment. Finally, Old-Timer Mine revealed itself, carved into the cliffside. Shafts plunged into darkness, unsafe signs nailed everywhere, and ruins that seemed ready to crumble at any second.
But we made it, and this was the bunkhouse. So I just gotta go quick and go inside. Not a whole lot. And then this second section, that's it. All right, so that's the bunkhouse and a couple other things, ore chutes.
At nearly 10,000 feet, surrounded by endless mines and silence, Dave realized this mountain was a graveyard of forgotten lives, an entire world lost to time. If you were the one, would you try going further, knowing there are mines? Urban Ghost shares this experience on their YouTube channel. Two hikers set out on a dangerous mountain trail to find a rumored abandoned plane crash site. The path was steep, muddy, and confusing, marked only by scattered dots on trees. Along the way, they battled exhaustion, slippery slopes, bees, and near falls, all while marveling at the breathtaking views of the wilderness. Eventually, after hours of struggle, they reached the crash site of a Cessna 414 from the early 1980s. The wreckage lay scattered across the hillside, with engines salvaged long ago, but twisted metal, wings, and parts still intact.
You just almost fell all the way down.
People have brought flowers out here and stuff. You almost fell all the way down? Yep. Be careful. How cool is this?
Pretty cool. I feel it makes me sad though if you died.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's definitely a sad situation, of course. Man. Took us this long to get out of here. Wow. Oh yeah, people have written all over it, scratched stuff into it. Oh yeah, and they painted skulls and stuff on it.
Wow, that's messed up.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, this was someone's...
The scene was haunting, yet fascinating, marked by flowers left in remembrance and vandalism from careless visitors. At the crash site, he tried the necrophonic spirit box. The device crackled plain. Leave. Pain.
And just this area took the brunt of the impact, clearly. It's wild.
Were the victims still here, echoing through the wreckage? Or was something else answering? I came across this story from a YouTuber named Sophie, and it gave me chills. She set out on a hiking trip in the Scottish wilderness, planning to camp in a bothy, an old isolated shelter hidden deep in the forest. As she trekked through the quiet trails, she couldn't help but notice how different it was from Denmark, her home. Scotland's forests felt alive, beautiful, yet unsettlingly mysterious. After hours of hiking, eventually, she found the real bothy.
I think we found it. Yes, it's here. Look at this beautiful sight.
Bigger, more welcoming, yet still surrounded by the heavy silence of the forest. She cooked, settled in, and tried to sleep. But then, things took a strange turn. In the middle of nowhere, a car appeared outside the bothy.
We have here. It's probably just someone working here in the forest area. Yeah. But I don't understand how he could drive here. Because the path we walked on to get here was super narrow. Or maybe there's someone in the car, sleeping, who wanted to be inside the bothy.
The path was too narrow for vehicles. So, how did it get there? Was someone watching them? Or had they wandered into something far stranger? I came across this chilling story from a YouTuber, Dragon Bro Production, who went searching for what locals call the railroad lurker. They describe it as a tall, shadowy figure with multiple eyes crawling out of its face, haunting abandoned railways across the western United States. But why the railroads? Some say it waits there, preying on anyone foolish enough to wander too close. A man named Silas Walker claimed he saw the lurker one night. He warned, "Don't go poking around if you're not ready for the consequences." But the group ignored his warning and went to investigate. At first, they heard only rustling in the bushes, then shadows, figures, something watching. That's when they stumbled upon bones, a human skull, flesh torn to the bone. Suddenly the lurker appeared.
I've investigated.
Whoa, guys, stop.
I told you guys.
Guys, this is serious. There's like multiple pieces. There's a skull, there's a hand. Guys, he's like eating down to the bone. Holy heck. Do you think there's more stuff like over this way?
Rats or something.
It's a human body, dude. Guys,
died out here, and then like they could have gotten eaten.
Okay, either way, we have to report this to the police. That's a dead. It's a dead human. What the heck? This is a dead human body. We have to report this to police, guys.
Yeah, his arms aren't even.
Is there more?
Attached.
Oh my gosh! Run! Go! Jeez! Crap! Oh my gosh!
So I have to ask, would you keep filming or run for your life? And why does this creature stay bound to the railroads? Elianai Adventure posted this on his YouTube channel. This guy went out to explore what locals call the haunted snake farm. The story says a man once raised snakes here until one bit him, ending his life, and ever since, his ghost has been seen wandering these cursed grounds. As he walked deeper, the air grew heavier and the silence pressed in. Out of nowhere, a shadow darted across the grass.
Essa lenda aqui fez bastante sucesso lá no canal Chamos, há muitos anos atrás. E eu sempre quis vir aqui, e acabou que nunca deu.
Could it be the snake keeper's spirit still guarding this land? He saw this abandoned building and decided to explore inside, and then he heard these strange sounds. His heart raced when he realized he had nothing to defend himself with, only his camera.
O começo do vídeo, pessoal. Licença para entrar no local?
Then the figure appeared again, staring from the darkness.
Isso aqui, cara. Oh, meu Deus, pessoal, olha ali. Olha. Ali, ó. Apareceu de novo, pessoal. Apareceu de novo.
Whispers, footsteps, and strange noises surrounded him, making the old farm feel alive with the dead. Was it truly the ghost of the Snake Master, or something far more sinister? If you were in his place, would you keep exploring or run before the farm claimed you too? A YouTuber, Cursed Urban, posted this video. He went deep into one of the most notorious forests in the Midwest, often called the Bigfoot Forest. Almost immediately, he caught a foul, rotting stench in the air, something unnatural. Suddenly, a blinding flash of light appeared and vanished, like a camera had gone off. But no one else was there. As he pushed deeper, heavy footsteps echoed through the woods. The smell returned, damp and decayed. Something seemed to follow him, staying just out of sight, almost human in its pace.
So it's like, okay, I'll take that into consideration. Dude, I smell something. It smells like, what is that smell? I don't know if it's the wind blowing it over or what, but it smells like pond water. You know what I mean? Like moldy, like pond water. Like how wet, like, oh, if you ever smelled like a wet mildew carpet, be thankful if you haven't. But that's what it smells like.
By nightfall, the sense of being watched grew unbearable. Every step he took, it felt like something was taking one too.
Because it's the truth. And that is, I feel like I'm being followed right now. That is exactly what it feels like, is that I am being followed right now.
Was it Bigfoot? Or something far darker hiding in the trees? This encounter was posted by a YouTube user, 5050 Fishing. This guy went out camping, and at first, everything seemed peaceful. Just him, his tent, and the quiet of the night. But as midnight settled in, while sleeping, the calm turned into sheer terror. He heard a sound from outside of his tent. A shadowy black figure began pressing up, as if trying to claw its way inside. The fabric of the tent shifted, creaked, and he could feel the weight of something unnatural pressing against him.
There's something else here. First. What the? Yeah, that sounds like a bear, like for real.
His heart raced, his body frozen in fear. Was it an animal or something far more sinister? If you were trapped inside that tent, would you dare unzip it to see what's outside, or would you stay hidden, hoping it goes away? This video was uploaded to Cave Chroniclia on YouTube. A group of explorers ventured deep into a cave that stretched for miles underground. From the start, the place felt alive. The echoes roared like a tornado, and strange red stains marked the walls. Flowstones formed eerie stair-like patterns, and the tunnels twisted into bridges, unstable passages, and pools of dark water. As they moved deeper, the cave twists into narrow tunnels. Would you keep going or turn back? The deeper they went, the more unsettling it became. Bats filled a vast chamber, their droppings thick on the ground.
It's the Grand Canyon of Indiana. Is that all bat poop? Yeah. That's not good. Oh, I see them up there. They're hanging out? Yeah, I see. Oh, there's one right there. Oh gosh. You don't want to breathe this stuff in.
While the cave itself split into endless paths, creating a maze where their lights began to flicker dangerously. Just when it seemed like the cave would never end, they stumbled upon an exit. But instead of leading back to the wilderness, it opened into a quiet suburban neighborhood.
Heck yeah, man. That was pretty damn cool. We were in there like 4 hours? Yeah. Dude, give me that fist bump. You got it, bro.
Leaving one chilling question. How could such a place exist beneath ordinary streets? Night Encounters, a YouTube channel, posted this. They went deep into the woods, where abandoned houses stood cloaked in eerie silence. From the very start, the place carried a sinister presence, as if the trees themselves were holding back a secret. Stories told of a strange man, a possible cannibal, who once lived in these ruins. But were these just rumors? Or was something darker still lurking there? Inside the first house, the air was heavy, the rooms unnervingly small, and strange markings covered the walls. Whispers of movement and the suffocating sense of being watched made each step more terrifying.
That's weird, honestly. Like, super weird. What was that?
The heck? I just lost the game. What?
No, dude. That's weird. That's like, honestly, super weird.
Okay, bro, it's so dark. You can't see, like, literally anything.
The second house was even worse. The house looks very terrifying, and also has strange markings on the walls of all the rooms. Suddenly, they heard a strange sound. They were scared, they tried to look for what made the sound, but they didn't see anything.
Dude.
What made that sound? If you were trapped there, Would you keep exploring or run before it was too late? Tiago Furacao, a YouTuber, shared the experience while he went to the Rancho Mansion. The legend tells of a wealthy family who used the ranch as a weekend escape. But one fateful night, bandits attacked. The father tried to protect his wife and son, but the boy was shot and killed. His wife left him soon after, blaming him for their loss. Alone and broken, the man is said to have taken his own life, though some claim he was executed. Could it have been his wife behind it, or something far darker? Upon getting there, they found an old diary and heard unexplained noises. Tiago swears he saw a ghostly hand.
O que é isso aí? Eu não sei se isso aqui é diário. Vamos ver. A prece. O Senhor verdade.
Joga isso aí, velho, não lê não. Você viu?
Was it imagination or a spirit reaching out? Then it happens. A figure appears inside the house. A man, watching silently, before vanishing into the night.
Parecia que... sei lá, matar. Jogaram alguma coisa em cima da chuva.
Que foi, Thiago? Ele não fala não, velho. Ele fica... O que foi que você viu? Fala, irmão. Desenrole.
Eu vi homem aí dentro, cara.
Não. Ele foi pra onde, Thiago?
Eu vou saber.
Was it the tormented ranch owner? Or something that feeds off fear itself? After seeing so many scary things, they got scared and left the house immediately. What do you think is lurking around there? Nightmare Ranch is truly cursed? Or is there another explanation hiding in the shadows? This video was shared by Dead Appalachia on YouTube. This YouTuber set out to explore the abandoned tag tunnel in Lafayette, Georgia, a 133-year-old railway tunnel now slowly transforming into a cave. Along the trail, they encounter enormous spiders guarding their webs like sentinels, making every step feel like a warning not to proceed.
Oh, he's posting up.
Posting up on us. Oh.
He's square up.
When the tunnel finally comes into view, it looms like a black mouth in the side of Pigeon Mountain, exhaling a cold, damp breath. Inside, the air is frigid, water rises around their boots, and the walls drip with limestone and calcium deposits, slowly erasing the traces of human construction. Rubble piles from collapsed ceilings make the tunnel feel more like a grave than a passage. Deeper within, he finds scattered bones and unsettling silence broken only by his own footsteps.
Up here, this is a bone. Not sure what it could have been for. It may have been from... So this happened when I explored here years before I started doing my YouTube. But I went to this place and I found a half-eaten possum body in here. The entire back half was completely decayed. So I'm thinking that may be the bone from that possum. And this right here, this is the end of it. It really looks like a monster came in and just broke its way out, didn't it? Or broke its way in. All right, there we go. That's the tunnel. I love these like rocky ridges around here that encircle the trail. So if you were to go down yonder, there is an old man's farm, and he really does not like folks coming down there. There are no trespassing signs all around this area. I do not want my keister shot off by an old man with a shotgun.
So, if you stumbled on this abandoned railway tunnel, would you step inside, or would you walk away before the mountain swallowed you whole? On June 2023, the YouTube channel English Woodsman, a channel about solo wild camping, bushcraft, and eerie urban woodlands, returned to a tiny patch of trees where strange things always happen. He enters the creepy woodland and dedicates the trip to Pat, a viewer turning 100, showing the old fence posts she remembers from childhood. He gathers birch bark, realizes he forgot a lighter, and improvises with a gas stove to spark the fire.
My fire. So what I'm going to have to do is use my gas stove, what I want, to make my brew in the morning. And we're going to have to use this to light the fire with.
Pork chops hit the skillet. Sizzling fills the darkening woods. Night creeps in. Heart racing, he senses unease by the flames. Then, a strange animal-like sound from the dark.
Just feels so uneasy, so unsettled. Wow. I'm going to play that back and see if I've got that. I'm not too sure with, obviously seen it through the GoPro, but yeah, that sounded a very weird noise. Like a weird animal noise what I hadn't heard before. But let me know if you can put some headphones in or something. It's amazing how when it starts to get dark in here, how different it sounds.
He retreats to the tent. Moments later, metal scrapes. His stove moves outside the shelter. He lies still, debating whether it's a fox or something else.
That's my stove, that. Hello? That was my stove being moved.
Dawn reveals evidence. The stove has shifted and the grill is missing. No clear prints, no answers.
So what I remembered last night on the stove, that stove were there with all that fire ash in it, and then it's like that now. Where's the grill? So yeah, the stove got moved. I'm not ruling out an animal, fox, badger, who knows.
But that wasn't the only terrifying encounter. Here's the next one. In the summer of 2023, a video was posted by Mindseed TV, a YouTube channel that explores haunted places through full night investigations. On this stormy night, they enter a plantation in Louisiana. They start by taking Polaroid photos in every room. Soon after, knocks echo from upstairs.
Like a knocking or something?
In the bathroom, the air is suddenly ice cold. Then, a step is heard in the doorway as the lights flicker.
Bro, it is cold in here. You feel that? Like walk in here?
When the photos develop, they show strange white wisps that weren't visible in person.
One's that? Okay, that's one of the bedrooms. Bro, is there a crow in that room? What? Look, that right there. Is that a crow? What the fuck is that? Maybe something on the mantle? Hang on, let me look at this closer. We gotta go see what's on the mantle in there. No. Oh. Hello?
Moments later, the EMF meter spikes and the box spells out disturbed.
Turn it on. The first word that came on was air. If it says something, just make sure you put it in front of your camera. Okay. So they can see it. Oh.
What is it? Disturbed.
Disturbed. During what? Disturbed during what? Oh shit. I was just getting a big spike.
A loud crash sends them downstairs. An iron chair has fallen over by itself.
There's a chair on the floor in there.
We go downstairs and we see that a chair made of wrought iron has fallen over, which is probably the source of the noise that we heard.
The SLS camera then maps a figure in the hallway, moving back and forth like it is watching.
Something moving that's not there. It makes you kind of question, is there something in front of you that maybe you can't see yourself?
What was that there?
What?
I don't know. Grab the skeleton over here for a second.
It does have its flaws. It's not perfect. I've seen it grab onto all sorts of things. It's grabbed onto lamps or coats on hangers. It is a bit finicky, but the thing that really spikes Colton and I's attention is when it draws a figure in a long hallway where there's nothing there, or in an empty room where there's nothing it can grab onto.
Oh, look.
What?
Front door.
What?
Look. It's dancing. You see it?
Downstairs, an old organ turns on by itself, playing a rhythm, and a bathroom light switches on without anyone touching it.
I can't believe that even works. Push it.
Then comes the most disturbing moment. The team asks if the spirit is there, and the house phone rings on cue. On the other end, long, heavy breaths.
No.
Do you think maybe that's the owners? Why would they be calling this late?
Now, I know a lot of people who are watching this would think to themselves, well, so what? Like someone was calling the house phone. That's not that big of a deal. But it was pretty late at night. It was like 1 something in the morning, if I remember correctly.
Right now. Hello? Hello? There's nobody. Bro, what is that? Listen. Hello?
What?
Hello? Bro, what is that? Listen.
By dawn, a motion sensor trips, and a dark shadow moves past the upstairs window. The camera captures it just before it vanishes.
I got the very last edge of it, I think. I'm not sure.
Yeah, let me see what you got.
Bro, check this out.
When I saw what Colton had captured on his camera, I could clearly see a black figure. It looked like it was passing one of the upstairs windows. Part of me was so happy that he actually captured that when he was filming.
This night left more questions than answers, and one chilling sound of breathing that no one can explain. What happens in the next video is just as unsettling, maybe even worse. In 2023, the YouTube channel CJ Faison shared a video. This time, he and his friend Chris head into Maryland's Pocomoke Forest, known as one of the most haunted forests in America. They set up camp deep in the woods. As darkness falls, they split up to cover more ground. CJ tells the story of a missing school bus driver. And right then, a stick suddenly flies past him out of nowhere. He panics and runs, only to realize he's lost among strange hills.
Oh, shit! Oh, no! Holy... Oh! I'm pretty sure I just caught that on camera. Something just threw that stick at me. Chris!
Alone, he finds something unsettling, a glass bottle tied to a tree. It looks old, like it's been there for years. Then, in the distance, two strange lights appear between the trees, moving and then vanishing. When they finally reunite, things only get stranger. They discover the ruins of a collapsed basement, hidden in the woods, half buried in the ground.
Dude, that's a house. It's the bottom to a house, bro. What the?
What?
Back at camp, they turn on the spirit box. Voices come through clearly.
There, here. Tell us where we need to look. What direction? Silent. Why is it silent?
Almost sound like eyes. That was whispered.
Later, while sitting at the table, something grabs CJ's arm hard and pulls it. Batteries keep dying, one after another. Footsteps can be heard circling their tents. It's not an animal. It sounds like two heavy feet pacing in the dark. And then, near the water, a chilling sound drifts through the trees, the faint blast of a bus horn.
Third one tonight.
Oh! What the f was that, mother?
Dude.
Turn your light that way.
God. Oh.
What?
That was God?
That was not him.
Oh.
There's no...
What the f was that?
Chris. Chris. Chris.
Yeah.
Chris. Chris, there's somebody walking around my tent.
The legends of the Pocomoke forest suddenly feel all too real. If you thought that was disturbing, wait until you see what comes next. On September 5th, 2024, the Sargi Family Channel, usually known for family vlogs and adventures, shifted into something much darker. That night, Mo set out alone to film on a haunted trail said to hide an old tomb. From the start, the forest felt wrong. His flashlight, freshly charged, kept flickering and shutting off as soon as he stepped deeper into the woods.
What the fuck? There's no way this battery's dying. This is not the best time for this right now. Come on, I just charged you. Fuck off. Alright, y'all. I am literally trying to film a haunted video in this damn forest all by myself, and as soon as I got in here, my flashlight started to malfunction. Like it's a brand new flashlight or brand new charge. It won't even stay on. Look at this. This is so creepy.
Left in total darkness, he was forced to use his phone light until, without warning, the beam came back on. Mo searched the trail carefully, hoping to find the rumored tomb. All he discovered was a cleared patch of ground, overgrown but looking like something once stood there. Whispering into the silence, he admitted, "It might have been here." That's when the atmosphere shifted.
It actually might have been here. What the fuck is that? Hello? Originally, I came out here to film a haunted tomb. Apparently shit starts to happen at midnight. But I decided to come out a little bit earlier, just to make sure this tomb actually is here. What is that smell? Something stanky over here all of a sudden.
A heavy crack echoed from the brush, so close it made him freeze in place.
The trail literally does get looked after. Hello? Anyone there? Yeah, something big was just...
The air turned foul, the noises grew louder, and Mo confessed he felt like something was stalking him along the trail. Finally, shaken and outmatched, he aborted the mission.
I don't fucking feel safe. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, what the fuck was that? Oh my god. Shit. Oh fuck. I'm freaking out. I think I'm gonna abort this mission, guys. I think this is a gone wrong abort.
Mo promised to return one day with friends to continue the terrifying search. Let's move on to another story that left viewers completely shocked. On October 14th, 2023, Omar Gosh TV, a channel known for haunted explorations, entered a forest with a dark past. In the 1970s, a baby was killed here in a ritual, and the mother, Eleanor, vanished. Locals say her spirit still roams these woods. Strange things began quickly. Distant gunshots echoed through the trees.
Y'all not hear that?
Yeah, no, I do hear the dog.
Oh! Those gunshots?
It definitely sounded like gunshots.
And you hear the dog? Is that coming towards us?
Nothing what do we do at this point? Do we just rush in?
I say we keep going.
Let's just keep going.
Omar felt a sharp poke in his eye like invisible fingers jabbed him.
Can we go that way?
Yeah,
which is like in the opposite of everything. Like it's between that and away from that.
What the hell? Omar, what happened, dude?
Let
Omar.
me see. You okay? Omar,
are you alright?
Dude, something poked me in the eye.
There's nothing around here, dude.
Omar, are you okay?
What happened?
Can we see?
Oh,
Try to open your eye.
For real, man.
Omar, are you good? It's really watery.
oh.
Damn, dude. You good, man? Seriously. You need anything?
Somebody stuck something in my eye.
Something going on in these woods.
Please. Oh, instantly made it better right now.
And Tiffany was tapped when nobody was near her. The scariest moment came at a ritual site, when Omar was shoved hard to the ground by something unseen, right in front of his friends.
Whole ritual thing around it, like the other one. Say we walk towards the car.
Oh, God! Oh, my God! Dude, you got pushed! I seen that!
Are you okay?
Oh, my God!
Please tell me that you all saw that.
Dude, it's like, it looked like somebody pushed you, bro, like straight up.
Guys, DJ just flew backwards. There's too much like physical touch here.
Yo, I want to get out of here, dude. Look, my battery's about to die anyways.
Guys, I'm starting to feel.
Shaken and sensing they were being followed, the group left the forest, convinced Eleanor's spirit may still be there. In September 2020, the channel Adventure Together, a channel where hikers share real journeys through wild landscapes, captured one of their most terrifying moments. While moving along a quiet trail, the forest feels calm and peaceful until sudden movement breaks the silence. Out of nowhere, a massive grizzly bear appears on the path, heading straight toward the hiker. The moment is caught in full view, and the sense of danger rises instantly in this scene. At first, the bear seems curious, sniffing the air, and the hiker tries to stay calm. But as the animal keeps walking closer, the tension builds. The camera shakes slightly, showing just how close the danger really is. Every second feels stretched out, and the viewer can sense the fear behind the lens in this part. The bear finally pauses, standing its ground, and for a few heart-stopping moments, it's unclear if it will charge. The hiker speaks softly, trying not to provoke the animal, while slowly backing away. Relief only comes when the bear eventually turns off the trail, fading into the trees, leaving behind a chilling reminder of how small humans are in true wilderness. From one chilling story to another, this next clip takes us even deeper. On August 2025, the channel America's Parks, a channel that takes viewers on real hikes across U.S. national parks, shared one of its most terrifying moments in Glacier National Park. The day began with strong winds and a long climb, but everything changed when the trail curved and the hiker suddenly came face to face with a mother grizzly and 2 cubs.
And Boulder Creek valleys. I turned a corner and to my surprise found myself staring at 3 grizzly bears, identified by their humpbacks and short rounded ears. Clearly, it was a mother and 2 of her cubs, the greatest fear for any hiker.
I did not see that one coming at all. Even while you're making noise, with all the wind out here, I don't think they heard me.
Only a few yards away, right on the narrow mountain path. In that instant, he realized the danger. Most attacks occur when bears are startled, and with the wind masking his approach, they hadn't noticed him until he was already too close. His first move was to reach for his bear spray, safety latch off, while the animals lifted their heads from foraging on the trail. With adrenaline racing, he steadied his breath and began speaking in a low voice, careful not to appear threatening. The cubs were curious, glancing up, but the mother never showed aggression. Step by step, he backed away, eyes locked on the family, until finally the grizzlies turned and moved back into the brush. The close call ended safely, but the chilling memory of standing so near to danger would never be forgotten.